Seth from Katy has a question about flood damage.
Well, his 1984 home got some Harvey in it. So Seth writes, I removed the drywall and insulation only to find the barrier between the brick and the exterior of the studs has either deteriorated or was destroyed by insects or something. Here, he sent a picture of it here. You can see that detail right in here where it's all kind of gone away.
It's just gone.
It's gone. And it looks like somebody had a tasty meal right there from the way it came off.
I don't think it was a meal, but okay.
Okay. We like that.
Yep.
Anyway, he says, this is only in a couple areas around the house. And Seth says, is there any way to replace this without having to pull the brick off the house? What say you, Tom?
No, that I can just tell, even with that lead-in bracing, that diagonal piece that's going across, this house was built definitely in the 70s. Or going to the early 80s, right in some kind of period in there where they weren't using sheathing packages. And that's exterior gypsum that they used, and it was a really lousy product, and you can't blame Harvey for this one. That has been deteriorating from day one.
Harvey takes a pass on this one.
Yeah, I don't know if you had Allison or Francis or Harvey, but they all had a piece of the action on this one.
You had a bad house guest from nature. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we've had a bunch since that period, but dry it out, put it back together. You can't do anything, and I'm not going to tell you to take your brick off your home. That would be so expensive.
And really pointless. So what do you do back there? We just
dry it out, paint it with a pigmented shellac, put your walls back together.
And you just don't have any sheathing behind the bricks there?
It's been like that for probably over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, so was it going to make that much difference now? No. Now watch to make sure you don't get more water coming in. You might put a brick hardener on the outside of the brick or something so it doesn't take as much water if you have a problem with that. But no, you can't do anything about it. That was that crummy product. And the only thing you could do is remove all the brick, which you can. It's a veneer. It can be taken off. But you're talking about a lot of money. If you're doing a major remodel, sure. But if you're just putting the house back together, remember, it was like that last Thanksgiving and the Thanksgiving before. And many before, probably.
Probably so.
And it didn't bother you then.
You have a question? Send it our way at HomeShowRadio.com. Or you can watch more answers here. Be sure and subscribe.